right. Lots of guitars up here, other instruments too. Anyhow, we got a few songs for you tonight. Thanks for sticking around. We're really grateful. Thank you. Sunshine on my mind. Doesn't even matter if the skies go gray. Sunshine feels so fine. Nothing's gonna get me down today. Woke up late this morning on the wrong side of bed. Had to take a minute just to clear my head. Had to make a choice of how my day was gonna go. And if you see me coming now, well, you're gonna know that I got sunshine on my mind. Doesn't even matter if the skies go gray. Sunshine feels so fine. Nothing's gonna get me down today. Flipped me the bird, opened up his mouth to shout a few choice words. But I made up my mind on how my day was gonna go. And if you see me coming now, well, you're gonna know that I got sunshine on my mind. Doesn't even matter if the skies go gray. Sunshine feels so fine. Nothing's gonna get me down today. Nothing's gonna get me down today. Nothing's gonna get me down today. Thank you. Thank you so much. We are Slow Train, and that this idea for this band was this guy right back here, Mike Miller on the drum. And I don't know all of you, so I don't know if you've ever been in a relationship with a woman. No? Okay. Well, if you have, then you would understand. Every now and then, you must let her go.
Yes, indeed.
Woman's got a mind of her own, something you should know. There comes a time when you gotta let her go. It doesn't matter if she's young or old, glowing hot or growing cold. There comes a time when you gotta let her go. Some go high and some go low. Some go fast and some go slow. There comes a time when you gotta let her go. Comes a time in a woman's life, whether your daughter or your darling wife, and you can't rein her in no more. Comes a time to let her go. Whether she's coming back, you don't know. When she walks out that door. Wayne Ditzel. to behold. But what to do, she don't like to be told. There comes a time when you gotta let her go. My woman's got a mind of her own. That's something I should know. There comes a time when I gotta let her go. There comes a time when I gotta let her go. Let her go. Let her go. Thank you all so much. So, somebody asked me in the green room if I was a singer, and I don't really see myself that way. I'm a songwriter who happens to be a performing songwriter, so I've got to sing every now and then. But I do love writing songs, and ever since the pandemic, I reached out to a bunch of friends and we started writing songs together, and they would send me lyrics. It's so much fun just to work with the music part of a song. And this is one of those. This is a co-write with a friend of mine back in Indiana named Frederick Michaels. These are his words, and it was fun to put to music. It's called These Days. In the early gray morning, work hard till the middle of the night. My life just teeters on a shoestring. God knows if the tunnel has light. These days it's a rock or a hard place. These days it's a broken back. These days it's a bucket of sorrows. These days it's a train off the track. Pickaxe is a tool of my trade now. Soft hands are a thing of the past. Drink hard till the numbness takes over, as long as my money can last. These days it's a rock or a hard place. These days it's a broken back. These days it's a bucket of sorrows. These days it's a train off the track. Thank you so much. You've been hearing Wayne Ditzel on the electric lead guitar over there. And Wayne was on this stage as recently as October with the Ancestral Water Band. I don't know if you were here for that, but it was a wonderful double gig with Lonesome Eddie and Ancestral Water. Yep, sure. This next song is called Cold Heart in the Sun, and I've been a lifelong meditator, and I wrote this song at a meditation retreat in West Virginia a few years ago. It just seemed like I was sitting there staring at clouds while the world was falling apart. But you guys are out in the world, so I feel okay. I hope. I heard some O's, some oohs. I once was blind, but now I see. I was lost, but now I'm found. How can I rest at night till all are free and the universe is one? Well, here I sit, stare at clouds up in the sky, afraid to change what I've become, to find the strength to really live before I die, and melt this cold heart inside. Thank you so much. We've got one more song for you, and we'd like to invite our friend Jack Grady O'Neil up here to the stage. A lot of you know Jack and Wayne in the band, Ancestral Water Band, and they were up here on the stage in October, played a fine, fine set. You've been hearing Michael Kotsos on the bass there. And I know his bandmate Scott Anderson's here tonight. They're in a band called Delta Deuce, so keep these folks in mind. Let's give a hand for our sound man, Steve. If we sound good, it's because of him. I'm back in the booth. Thank you both so much. So this last song I wrote from a photograph. I love collaborating with artists of various media, painters, photographers. This one came from a photograph a friend of mine sent. He sends one every couple of years, and because he knows it will prompt a song eventually, and that's the case with this one. And the photograph was an old iron gate over an old broken down cemetery, and the sign just said Lame Jones, and it's from eastern Montana. And I found out a little bit of information about him, a historical figure. 1869, he went to Montana to do some elk hunting, and apparently he didn't make it back east. So I wrote this song, and I put it in a cautionary tale from an old Chinese proverb about a farmer and a horse, and it's called Lame Jones. Jones headed west to strike his claim. In 1869, pistol in his vest, fortune and fame lay buried in the mine. This lonesome valley is where he made his home. He dug its riches where the antelope do roam. A wild man inside, no one could ever tame. And here's the story of what this Mr. Jones became. Jones on his horse rode out one day hunting elk out on the range. Had a water source, a stallion's name. Roped it home and his world began to change. His friends and neighbors cried, "You're the damnedest man alive." A horse so wild and free, a fair match for your pride. Next time he went a-hunting, well, he rode that big old bay. But the stallion threw him against a rock and left him there where he lay. Oh yeah. Jones crawled on back with a shattered leg. The life he knew would never be the same. His world grew black, heaven he begged. What good am I now that I'm lame? The army came to gain recruits for the Indian Wars. They left Bing Jones alone, for he could ride a horse no more. They saddled all the healthy men who were never seen again. Jones, he took a lovely wife who settled in the glen with him. Jones gave his name to a thriving town. He raised his kids and cattle on the plain. By the time I came, it was all tore down. Only the names and graves remain. Jones headed west to stake his claim. Nothing left there now except his bones. Jones headed west, fortune and fame. This is the story of Lane Jones. This is the story of Lane Jones.
We are Slow Train, Michael Kotsos on the bass. Jack Grady O'Neil sitting in on the six-string banjo. Mike Miller back on the drum kit. Wayne Wetzel. Yeah, we are Slow Train. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thanks for having us. Thanks for all the bands who came up before us.